Hello, friends and family. It's day 77, cycle 4, day 13. Welcome to my quest to crush aggressive diffuse large B-cell lymphoma, DLBCL, stage 4. We're using the R-EPOCH Immunotherapy chemotherapy cocktail to crush non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Thank you so much for joining me on the journey today and every day. Let's get into it. You know what I want to talk about today? We need to trust ourselves and dream. And the importance of dreaming, especially when you're super sick, but even when you're not, even when we're stuck inside during a global pandemic, it's important to dream, right? So I have some quotes for you, and then we'll chat a bit. All right, quote number 1. Trust yourself. You've survived a lot, and you'll survive whatever is coming. Robert Tew. Quote number 2. Don't be pushed by your problems, be led by your dreams. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Okay, last one. Number 3. First, think. Second, dream. Third, believe. And finally, dare. Walt Disney. Okay, so those were the quotes I wanted to talk to you about today. I guess where I was going with this, I think I had a quote a few days ago, maybe last week, I can't remember, that said basically, when you focus, you got to focus beyond here to the bigger picture, right? So I'm not focusing on my daily treatments. I'm not focusing from one cycle to the next cycle. I'm focusing on what I'm going to be doing when I'm totally cancer-free, when I'm living my best life, right? And that, in some ways, that's a technique, right? You don't get bogged down in what's going on right now. I'm dealing with it. I'm not ignoring it, as you all know. But I'm not hyper-focused on it either. Okay, so that's, what else did I want to tell you there? So here I'm kind of referring, I think I shared a couple days ago, and I'll share it here with you and maybe down below. My passion project, and that's kind of what I'm dreaming of these days. So in between focusing on my healing and recovering from this last cycle, which was very difficult, and working and running my household and all those other lovely things that I have to do just to be a contributing member of society, I am focusing on my new dream, on my passion project, and I'd like to make that happen in the next several months. And I don't think it's as unreachable as it was to me even a few months ago, right? Because I've already established that I can record a video and I can edit a video and I can put it up on YouTube and 5 people might watch it, or 20 people or 100 people, but I put it out there and maybe it'll be useful to someone in the future. So there you go. I've kind of broken a barrier just by saying, okay, I'm just going to get out there every day and record this video for you guys to let you know how I'm feeling. But it's also going to give me the mechanism to start pursuing that dream, that passion project. So I'm pretty excited about it. And that first quote, focus on your dreams, not your problems. Don't let your problems stop you. Aim for the dreams. And so that's kind of also, it's the same message, all wrapped up in different packages. But, this is a problem for sure. Not digging it at all. But that dream is looking pretty sweet to me. And those that know me personally know I've been talking about this a long time. So even last year and the year before, even before COVID came in, I was wanting to do something, but I just could never find the bandwidth and didn't know where to start. Now I have some place to start. I'm very excited. All right, so let's get into the to-do list. Today, I'm going to show you my to-do list. How about that? Today I worked and hydrated. Look, one picture, both things. I had a robotics call that was brief but very impactful. And then the last thing I did today, I'll just do a quick show and tell. I didn't do any recording of my work. I guess I could have done that. I wasn't thinking. Oops. Is I made my first blue hat for Hat Not Hate, which is an anti-bullying campaign. And they're collecting hats through the beginning of August. I think they do it every year. But I'm kind of excited. So this is my hat. This one I did a little different than I normally do. You can see at the top. I didn't do like I didn't start at the top and work my way down. I actually just made a rectangle, put the rectangle together, and then sewed the top together and put a little band on the bottom. So this is the falling leaves pattern. I've done it before. I think I mentioned I like the texture of it, and I thought it would make a good hat because it's got a little bit of air pockets in there. So hopefully some youngster will enjoy this lovely blue hat and the anti-bullying campaign next October. All right, so that's what I accomplished today, and I'm happy with that. Oh, I did one more thing. Charity miles. Between last night when I recorded and today when I'm recording, I was able to accumulate 1.5 miles on charity miles. We now have 14 folks on our team. I can see 12 of them, so those 2 new people have to do a little bit of activity before I can see them on our list. And cumulatively, we have moved for 282 miles. Way to go, team! All right, my to-do list for tomorrow, right up here. Same as always, work, hydrate, and robotics call, and whatever else gets added on is a bonus. To my knowledge, there were no angel deliveries today. I'm going to add doctor news down to this section because usually doctor news is kind of a story. And what was my story today for doctor news? Nothing very significant. This morning when I did my flush draw of the lumens, double lumen, my pick line, I was able to draw on one of them, the other one wouldn't draw. So we're going to try again tonight, and hopefully we'll get that drawing as well. Fingers crossed. All right, so if you just joined us for story time, that is the end of story time today. Brief. If you guys have any topics you'd like to hear my opinion on or thoughts, etc., let me know. I just kind of pull it out of whatever inspires me, or if I see something, like yesterday's discussion was inspired by that podcast discussion between Brene Brown and Susan David. In any case, if there's something you want me to talk about, please let me know. I'd be happy to give you my thoughts. And we will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us today. And we're going to move into status lightning round. Okay, eating. The nausea was today. I wouldn't even call it managed. It's there, but it's not overwhelming me in any way. So I think we're almost past the nausea for this cycle, and I'm very happy about it. Mouth pain is still feels a little funny in there, but nothing's raw or hurting. No teeth pain and no throat pain. The weight is up, but not as high as it has been. Not really sure what that's about, but we'll see. Maybe in the next week we'll do, be a little more focused to make better eating choices. My fluid was 92 ounces, which is 2.7 liters in, and my out was 2.9 liters, so not too bad there. My sleep was 6 hours and 12 minutes, and I took at least 2 what I would call 15-minute resets, where I just kind of laid, little eye mask on my eyes, just relaxed every part of my body and kind of reset my body so I could, continue on. I felt a little more tired today than I had in other days. My movement was 7,700 steps, and I did the restorative poses, my yoga poses. My vitals were fine. The heart rate's still a little elevated, but not quite as much as it was even a few days ago, so I think that's starting to come down. All right, that's that. Let's talk about the other chemotherapy symptoms. The neuropathy is still there. Hair loss, I believe to be status quo. My skin is status quo. Nose clots, yes. Night sweats, yes. Headache, no. Fatigue, I needed those resets, but I wasn't absolutely at the end of the day. Although I will say, at least once today, I was sitting at my desk chair and my phone fell out of my hand, and I don't know if that was the neuropathy or I fell asleep for a hot second. I don't know what happened there. Oh, it's horrible. It's just horrible. Red skin, no, and brain, no. So overall, in comparison to the previous days, I feel like I am doing better. I don't think I'm totally out of the woods as far as the stamina and everything else. I feel like I do need to sit and listen to my body still. But overall, not nearly as winded, and I can traverse the steps. I can get up, dart around the house as I wish. But once I dart, I need to sit down for a quick hot second. So a little bit of, got to take the good with the bad there. But, not complaining. Much better, much better than I was a week ago, for sure. Better than I was 3 or 4 days ago. So every day is an improvement, and I'm grateful. So again, as always, I just wanted to say thank you to you all. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for your love and support, feedback, uplifting, catching my spelling errors. Gold star to the spell master there. I usually catch them, but I don't know what's up with me. Got some brain issues going on there. Although I'm told it's not chemo brain. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm just old. All right. Thank you. I love you. Remember, every day is a gift. Live it.